Hello, welcome back to Retro Ball. I'm your host Retro, and today we are doing something a little different. We are kicking off a brand new series, a series I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Retro PES. The concept is simple. We go back, way back. We dust off the old PES games. We boot them up, we play them, and we ask the most important question of 2026. Do they still hold up? And while we're at it, we're going to be looking at how PES, now eFootball, went from what it was back then to what it is today. Because if you've played eFootball recently, you know something went wrong somewhere, and I want to find out exactly when. So that's what this series is, a journey through PES history, nostalgia, analysis, gameplay, all in one. But before we get into it, a word from our sponsor. Just joking. We have no sponsor. We have no sponsor, guys. Zero. None. Nada. But listen, if you want us to get to that stage where we actually have sponsors, where companies are reaching out, where Retro Ball is a real operation, then you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. It costs you literally nothing, and it means everything to me. Your likes and your subs, that's my fuel. That's what keeps me motivated to come back here and drop these videos for you. So please, keep me going. Keep me motivated. And let's keep releasing these videos together. All right, for real this time. Let's get into it. So, PES 2015, released in 2014. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Retro, of all the PES games you could have started with. Why 2015? Honestly, it was the first one I managed to get my hands on. Simple as that. And when I had it installed and I was sitting there looking at the title screen, I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's just go. Episode 1, PES 2015. And actually, I think it's a decent starting point, because PES 2015 sits in a very interesting time in Konami's history. This is early Fox Engine era. This is when PES was genuinely competing with FIFA, when people were actually debating which one was better. Hard to imagine now, I know. I also have to be upfront with you. I played this game a lot when I was younger, so there's going to be nostalgia involved. I can't help it. But I'm going to try to be as fair and honest as possible. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so first things first, the menus. And I want to say something that I genuinely believe. PES 2015 had peak PES menus. I'll stand on that. Everything is clean. Everything is right there in your face. You open the game and you know exactly where everything is. No digging through tabs, no confusing layout. Just, here are your options, go play football. But the best part? The favorite team feature. You pick your favorite club, and then behind all your menu tiles, behind all the game mode options, you get player cutscenes from that team. Your players moving around in the background of the menu. It's personalized, it feels alive. And here's the thing. You see FC 26 right now with their fancy menus and player cutscenes in the background? PES did it first, in 2014. Just want to put that on record. Now, obviously, the cutscenes back then weren't as polished or as cinematic as what you see in modern football games. The face scans, the lighting, you can tell it's from 2014, but they served their purpose. And the key difference? They weren't random. You chose your team. Those were your players behind your menu. If you didn't pick a favorite team, though, I believe they just become random. But honestly, I always picked a team, so I never tested that. If anyone knows for sure, drop it in the comments. Now, Rico, you've probably already noticed that the graphics aren't looking great right now. I see you in the comments already typing it. Don't worry. I know. The issue is a VRAM problem. Old PES games on Windows 11, they have this conflict where the VRAM doesn't get properly allocated and the textures and resolution take a hit. It's a known issue and it's annoying. But here's the good news. I figured it out. For the next episode, I've already fixed it. The game is going to look significantly better. So if you want to see what these old PES games actually look like when they're running properly, make sure you're subscribed, because you do not want to miss that one. For now, just bear with me. The gameplay is what matters most anyway. All right, let's take a quick look at the training arena. And look, if you've played any PES game, you know this arena, because it's always been basically the same. Same layout, same feel, same setup. Konami found something that worked and they stuck with it. And honestly, I can't be too hard on them for that. The PES training arena has always had everything you need. You can practice your shooting, your passing, your dribbling. It does the job. But this does remind me of something that FIFA used to have that I genuinely miss. The Create a Set Piece mode. Remember that? You could literally design your own corner kicks, your own free kicks, set up the wall exactly how you wanted it, and then practice it over and over. That was incredible for a football game. EA killed it, and I still don't understand why. That feature deserved to survive. Anyway, the training arena is solid. I'm sure we're going to see it in a few more episodes throughout this series. Okay, now we're getting to the real stuff. Master League, the mode that made PES legendary. And I want to talk about how different it feels compared to what Master League, or whatever they call it now, has become. The agent messages and pre-match info. So first thing you notice, this version of Master League doesn't have a lot of cutscenes. No elaborate press conferences, no cinematic sequences. What you get instead is these information tiles, like messages coming in from your agent, updates on your team, news from around the league, things happening at the club. It's simple, but there's something I actually love about it. Before every match, you get a briefing, information about your upcoming opponent, and you have to set your squad before you can even get to anything else. It forces you to think. It keeps you engaged. And here's a detail I noticed that I thought was really cool. When you're on that pre-match screen, in the background, you can see shorts of the stadium you're about to play in. Quick flashes of the ground. It gets you in the mood. It builds atmosphere in a quiet, understated way. Modern football games could learn from that. You don't always need a 5-minute cutscene. Sometimes the small details are enough. Manager creation. Now, and I'll be honest, I should have done this before anything else. We need to talk about the manager creation. I actually jumped into Master League and realized I hadn't created my manager. My bad. Classic retro. So for a game from 2014, the manager creation it exists. The options are limited, the customization isn't deep, and there's something about the way character creation has always worked in PES. I don't know if it's the art style or just the graphical limitations of the time, but the created characters always looked a bit off. You know what I mean? Something about the faces just never looked quite right. There is one thing I like though. You can select a pose for your manager. That pose is then used as your image throughout the Master League menus. It's a small touch, but it gives you a bit of identity as the manager. You're not just a name on a screen. Okay, I have to stop everything and talk about the soundtrack, because it's peak. It is absolutely peak. Now, there aren't a huge number of tracks. The playlist isn't massive, but the tracks that are there, every single one of them is brilliant. There's this energy to the PES 2015 soundtrack that just hits differently. Or is that just nostalgia? Is it the nostalgia doing all the heavy lifting here? You know what? I don't care. Whatever it is, I love it. The soundtrack is one of the unsung heroes of this game. And if you've played it before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, just listen when you watch this video. All right, the most important section, the gameplay. And I'll tell you this straight. PES 2015's gameplay is early Fox engine mixed with some of the DNA from the older PES titles. And that combination, it works. It really works. The biggest thing you feel immediately is the freedom. The matches feel open. There's space on the pitch. You can actually build play. You're not just being funneled into the same patterns every time. Some matches get genuinely difficult. You're working hard for every chance. And then you get other matches that just flow. The ball moves, your players move, everything connects. Those are the matches that remind you why PES had such a loyal fan base. But here's where PES 2015 really separates itself from what modern football games have become: the animations. In FC 26, you'll see a player do this ridiculous 360-degree spin while staying on the exact same spot just to control the ball. Or the ball will clip through a player's feet while they're dribbling. It breaks immersion instantly. Here, the animations are fluid. They're realistic. The players move like footballers are supposed to move. The weight is there. The momentum is there. And one thing that I think people forget, in the old PES games, when a player needed to pass to someone behind them, there were actual animations for that situation. Real backheel animations. Multiple variations. The player would adjust their body, read the situation, and execute. It looked natural. In the newer PES and eFootball games, that became a sloppy 360-degree pivot that also messes up the direction of the pass. It looks terrible and it plays worse. PES 2015 had multiple backheel animations, proper ones, and they happened frequently because they were actually built into how the game plays. That's the level of detail we lost somewhere along the way. Now, I want to be fair. It's not all perfect. The passing can let you down. Sometimes your players will misplace passes that they really should be completing. In a neutral situation, it's fine. You adapt. But when you're chasing a game, when you're a goal down and you need precision, and your players just keep misplacing balls in key areas, it gets frustrating. That's real. That's a genuine criticism. But here's the thing. Even with that flaw, the overall experience is still really good. It doesn't ruin the game. It's just something you have to manage. After playing this, honestly, I wish I could just take this gameplay engine, the freedom, the animations, the weight of it, and drop it into eFootball 2026. Because what we've got now doesn't feel like progress from this. It feels like a different direction entirely. And before I leave this section, if you want to see how I'm getting on in Master League, I've already started a new save. We're managing with Zlatan at Union Berlin. The first 2 matches are already up on the channel, so go check that out. So, PES 2015. After spending proper time with it, what's the verdict? Is it a bad game? No, absolutely not. Is it a great game? Actually, yes. I think it genuinely is. Time has caught up with it. The graphics aren't what they were, some of the mechanics feel dated compared to modern standards, and the content isn't deep by today's expectations. Those are facts. But the fundamentals, the gameplay, the freedom, the atmosphere, the way the game makes you feel like you're actually playing football, that's all there. Still there in 2026. This is a game I would absolutely come back to. No question. And if you've never played it and you want to understand what PES felt like at its best, this is a pretty good place to start. The regression from this to what eFootball is today, that's a whole conversation. And that's exactly what this series is going to explore. Episode by episode, game by game. We're just getting started. All right, guys. Before I leave you with the highlights, I just want to say one more time. If you're enjoying this series, if you want to see us go through PES 2010, PES 2013, PES 2017, all the classics, then subscribe. Right now, hit the bell. Don't miss an episode and drop a comment. Let me know which PES game you want to see next. I read them all. This is a community thing. We build this together. Your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. That is literally what makes me come back and make these videos. So keep them coming, keep me motivated. And with that said, I'm going to leave you with today's highlight reel. We've got an El Clasico, UEFA Champions League style.
The teams then, Barcelona against Real Madrid. I'm John Champion, and here alongside me in the commentary box is Jim Veglin.
Hi John, it's been a great buzz here since I sat in my seat. I think this promises something special today.
Start to this contest. to have a shot on target. Off he goes. Messi. Nicely fed in. Right idea, wrong execution.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
Good possession in this spell, but lacking any real penetration. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Messi!
Well, from that instance.
He's bursting forward. Surely! Foul dangerously close to the box. No, the referee indicates that the offence took place outside the area, and it's only a free kick. Ronaldo! Busquets. Luis Suarez. Neat ball through the middle. He makes his way towards the penalty area. Looking to carve open the defence. A space on the flank. Luis Suarez. He's onside here. Messi. A goal for Barcelona. No doubt about that one. A finish out of the top draw.
You know, it's the modern ball that makes such a difference.
Benzema. Benzema. There it is. Isco plays it into the danger area. Surely he can put it away. Once more a chance. Goal!
Well, that's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal...
Neymar. Luis Suarez. Play surges forward. The upright in the way. Yeah. Good through ball. And now drives it in. It's Neymar. Knocks it through. It's one-on-one. He's on his way. He scores.
You know, we may be looking at another classic here, and I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great.
Mascherano. The ball played into space nicely. Bursting forward. Neymar. Played through. They've scored. And it was bound to be him. It had to be him.
And talking about rising to the occasion, their supporters have gone absolutely delirious here. And the way this game was shaping, it needed one of the big names just to deliver something, anything. And the timing couldn't be better.
The referee blows his whistle. Well, that certainly was one heck of a game. A great performance, real drama, with them coming from behind like that.
Listen, I've experienced the highs and the lows of derby clashes, and I can tell you that when you win one, it's pretty special. There's so much at stake. It's almost a relief to get it over, and I certainly can identify with the euphoria we're watching now. I think they deserved it.
And that's the end of tonight's broadcast from me, John Champion.